What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, June 13th, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Dozens of high-profile artists took to social media Sunday to voice their horror at this weekend's massacre, which left 50 patrons dead at Pulse, a prominent gay nightclub in Orlando, Florida. While some celebrities simply offered their condolences and empathized their support of the victims and their families, many others demanded the reform of U.S. gun laws, a move they insisted could prevent future violent deaths. Talk show host Ellen DeGeneres tweeted, sobbing. Singer Elton John added, "Our hearts go out to all the families and loved ones of those lost in Orlando. Hashtag pray for Orlando. Hashtag love is the cure." Neil Patrick Harris posted, "The tragedy in Orlando is just beyond sad. My deepest regret to all those suffering. There are no words that suffice. I'm stunned." Dan Guerrera, the cast member of The Walking Dead, said, "My heart and prayers are with all those affected by the senseless act of violence in Orlando. We cannot let this continue." Zach McFarlane said, "These shootings are a regular occurrence. You don't get to be shocked anymore unless you take action to stop them. Ban automatic weapons." Idris Elba, the actor, said, My thoughts go out to the families and victims in Orlando. This is an insane loss of life, senseless." Playwright John Patrick Shanley said, "I'm an ex-Marine. Both of my brothers served in the military. I was raised with guns, and I tell you, we have a gun problem, a big problem." Singer-actress Idina Menzel said, "I'm too sad, feeling helpless. I want a better world for my son. I want to take away the pain of the mothers of Orlando's sons. So sorry." And Arrow actor John Barrowman and his husband Scott Gill said in a joint Facebook message, "Our thoughts are with our friends in Orlando at this very sad and tragic moment. Our love and support to the Orlando LGBT community and our deepest condolences to those who have lost loved ones." 50 people were killed and dozens were seriously injured when gunman Omar Mateen opened fire on club-goers early Sunday morning. The shooter was killed in an exchange of fire with law enforcement officials. The Late Late Show host James Corden opened Sunday's 70th annual Tony Awards ceremony with a heartfelt message about the weekend's mass shooting at a prominent gay nightclub, Pulse, in Orlando, Florida, which left 50 patrons dead and dozens injured. Standing alone on stage at the New York's Beacon Theater with the audience seated behind him, the gala's host said it in a voice that quivered at times, "Good evening. All around the world, people are trying to come to terms with the horrific events that took place in Orlando this morning. On behalf of the whole theater community and every person in this room, our hearts go out to all of those affected by this atrocity. All we can say is you are not on your own right now. Your tragedy is our tragedy. Theater is a place where every race, creed, sexuality, and gender is equal, is embraced, and it's love. Hate will never win. Together we have to make sure of that. Tonight's show stands as a symbol and a celebration of that principle. This is the Tony Awards." The cast of Hamilton then performed a spoof of the hit musical song Alexander Hamilton, in which they muse about how Corden ended up as the host of the Tony Awards. Broadway's history-themed blockbuster Hamilton was named Best Musical at the Tony Awards Gala in New York Sunday night. Legendary entertainer Barbra Streisand bestowed the top honor. The show has been nominated for a record-selling 16 Tonys and ultimately won 11. Hamilton's mastermind and star Lin-Manuel Miranda won the trophies for Best Original Score and Book of a Musical, while Thomas Kail won the honor for Best Direction of a Musical. Leslie Odom Jr. took home the statuette for Best Actor in a Musical. Renee Elise Goldsberry was deemed Best Featured Actress in a Musical, and Daveed Diggs scored the statuette for Best Featured Actor in a Musical. The show also picked up the prizes for Best Choreography, Orchestration, Light Design of a Musical, and Costumes of Musical. U.S. President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama introduced the Hamilton cast members before they took the stage and performed a montage of songs from the show. The Color Purple won the Tony for Best Revival of a Musical, and its leading lady, Cynthia Erivo, received the Tony for Best Actress in a Musical. The Tony organizers tweeted after the ceremony, "For the first time in #Tony Awards history, all 4 musical acting awards have gone to people of color." The Humans was named Best Play at the Tony Awards. It starred Reem Brindley and Jane Houdyshell won the prizes for Best Feature Actor and Feature Actress in a Play, respectively. Jessica Lange took home the Tony for Best Actress in a Play for Long Day's Journey into Night, while Frank Langella earned the accolade for Best Actor in a Play for Father. Ivo Van Hove picked up the trophy for Best Director of a Play for A View from the Bridge. Orlando police have identified the man believed to have gunned down pop singer Christina Grimmie following a concert Friday night as 27-year-old Kevin James Loby. Grimmie, who gained fame after competing on NBC's The Voice, was the target of a deliberate attack, police say. OPD can confirm that 27-year-old Kevin James Loby, who shot Christina Grimmie, is from St. Petersburg. Grimmie, 22, was signing autographs and selling merchandise with the band Before You Exit at the Plaza Live Theater when a man armed with 2 guns walked up to her and opened fire at around 10:30 p.m. Friday, Orlando Police Sergeant Wanda Migalo said. The gunman fatally shot himself after Grimmie's brother Marcus tackled him, according to authorities. Orlando Police Chief John Mina said Loby had traveled from his home in St. Petersburg, Florida, specifically to kill Grimmie. He says he came here to commit this crime and had plans to travel back to where he came from. Mina said it doesn't appear Grimmie knew Loby. Detectives were en route to search his residence, and no motive is known at this time, he added. A note taped to the front door of Loby's family's home in St. Petersburg expressed deepest sorrows for Grimmie's death and said family members will have no further comment. Grimmie's brother was credited for preventing anyone else from being injured. Orlando police spokeswoman Wanda Ford told CNN her brother's a hero for saving and stopping him from not hurting anyone else. Mina said that the Loby approached her and opened fire, striking her. The police chief said concertgoers were searched when they arrived, but no metal detectors were used. About 120 people were in the theater when the shooting occurred. No other injuries were reported. Migalo said this should have been something that was fun and exciting, and for something like this to happen is just a tragedy. The venue is still closed while the investigation continues. Mina says he couldn't recall any similar violent incidents at the theater. Mina said, I think it's important to note that the type of crowd that attends this, we're talking about young kids. This isn't a crowd that you would expect would be carrying a gun to a venue like this. Grimmie was discovered on YouTube when she gained a following for her music before auditioning for The Voice. She finished in 3rd place in Season 6, which aired in 2014. Her cover of Miley Cyrus' Wrecking Ball earned a 4-chair turnaround from the judges during her audition. In a related story, rock star Adam Levine took to Twitter Saturday to express his grief over Friday's shooting death of singer Christina Grimmie in Florida. Levine tweeted on behalf of himself and his wife, Bahati and I are absolutely devastated and heartbroken by Christina Grimmie's death. Our hearts go out to her family. The simple emotional message accompanied a cute photo of Levine and Grimmie, who worked together on the singing competition of The Voice. And recording artist Selena Gomez paid tribute to Grimmie Saturday at her show. People magazine said a clearly emotional Gomez told concertgoers when she was 14, we met her and my parents and I signed her. One thing about Christina and her family is that she holds her faith so closely to her, and I think it's not about a religion, it's not about anything or good deeds. It's just that she had faith, and I don't really understand how this really happened, but I would like to dedicate this next song to her. E! News says Gomez went on to sing a heartfelt rendition of Transfiguration as she sat at the piano. Olivia Wilde is to guest star on Son of Zorn this fall, Fox announced via Facebook. The actress will play her real-life partner Jason Sudeikis' ex-girlfriend on the live-action and cartoon hybrid. The synopsis reads, featuring the voices of Jason Sudeikis, Son of Zorn, follows an animated warrior from a faraway island in the Pacific Ocean who returns to Orange County, California to win back his live-action ex-girlfriend played by Cheryl Hines and teenage son played by Johnny Pemberton. The network said in a press release when the project was announced last month. The show is to premiere in the fall. Warner Brothers Pictures says its upcoming supervillain ensemble movie Suicide Squad will have a massive presence at this summer's edition of Comic-Con International San Diego. Stars from the film are expected to participate in panel discussions and autograph signings. There will also be an online cosplay contest before the convention. Winners will be flown to San Diego to participate in Suicide Squad-related events. Applications are being accepted at www.dccomics.com/squada. The studio said in its press release it will transform 6,000 square feet of San Diego's Hard Rock Hotel into the infamous Belle Reve Penitentiary, the very place where the worst of the worst were incarcerated before forming the Suicide Squad. The release teased Take part in a live-action virtual reality experience fighting alongside squad members in a scene from the film. Get your own Suicide Squad Skull Inc. at Harley Quinn's tattoo parlor. Take photo ops in a recreation of one of Belle Reeve's jail cells. Directed by David Ayer, Suicide Squad will star Will Smith, Jared Leto, Margot Robbie, Joel Kinnaman, and Viola Davis. The film is set for theatrical release August 5th. New seasons of the reality series Duck Dynasty and Wahlburgers are to premiere July 6 A&E announced. Duck Dynasty will return with back-to-back episodes at 9 and 9:30 p.m. and will be followed by a fresh episode of The Wahlbergs at 10 p.m. In a press release on Friday, the cable television network said this season Duck Dynasty follows the Robertson family as they conquer new family milestones while showcasing their down-home southern charm. Willie and Corey celebrate their 25th anniversary as well as introducing to their new adopted son, Rowdy. Additionally, Jay's son Reed surprises his girlfriend with a marriage proposal in New York City. Cy goes to court to fight a parking ticket. Sadie checks out colleges, and the family puts together when a storm hits West Monroe. A synopsis reads for The Wahlburgers. Wahlburgers chronicles the lives of one of Boston's most famous families, the Wahlbergs. This season, Mark and Paul travel to Orlando to celebrate the opening of the latest Wahlburgers location, and Paul heads the Kentucky Derby to be a celebrity chef at Taste of Derby. Donnie helps Alma overcome her fear of flying and to even take salsa lessons together. And fans may finally get the answer to the question everyone has been asking, which son really is Alma's favorite? Additional recognizable faces this season include Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh, Patriots owner Robert Kraft, and pro golfers Bubba Watson, Jason Day, and D.H. Lee. Charlie Sheen is to return to the Today Show Monday for a live interview, NBC announced. Sheen, who revealed his HIV-positive status on the Morning Chat program last November, will give an update on his health and career, the network said. The interview will be available on Today.com following the broadcast. Sheen is the father of 5 children, the son of beloved actor Martin Sheen, and the brother of actor-filmmaker Emilio Estevez. He is famous for his works in the film Lucas, Platoon, Major League, and Hot Shots, as well as TV sitcom Spin City and Anger Management, but was fired from his popular series 2.5 Men in 2011 after 8 seasons because of his addiction to drugs and erratic behavior. Nashville's heading to CMT for Season 5 after its previous home ABC declined to renew the country music tingle nighttime soap. Production is scheduled to resume soon in the show's namesake city with Ed Zewick and Marshall Herzovics at the helm. The next run of episodes will be available to streaming on Hulu the day after they air on CMT. Brian Phillips, the president of CMT, said in a statement Friday, CMT heard the fans. The wave of love and appreciation they have unleashed for Nashville has been overwhelming. Nashville is a perfect addition to our evolving lineup of big music specials, documentaries, and original series. We see our fans and ourselves in this show, and we will treasure it like no other show or network. Nashville belongs on CMT. Craig Erwich, the Hulu's senior vice president head of content, said, Nashville has been a long fan-favorite show on Hulu, and we're so proud to continue to make new episodes available for fans to stream the day after they air. We look forward to bringing even more episodes of this acclaimed series to its passionate and devoted audiences. The series follows recording artists Raina James and Juliet Barnes, played by Connie Britton and Haley Panettiere, and the various family members, friends, lovers, up-and-coming performers, and songwriters in their lives. Dylan Dreyer is pregnant with her first child. The 34-year-old Today Show meteorologist announced she's expecting a baby boy with husband Brian Fichera on Friday's episode of the NBC morning program. She confirmed to the delight of co-hosts Savannah Guthrie, Tamron Hall, Carson Daly, and Al Roker, yes, I am pregnant. I'm due in December. Dreyer and Fichera will celebrate their 4th wedding anniversary later this year. The meteorologist revealed that there was a time she and her husband didn't want kids in a blog post on the Today's website. She explained we weren't in a rush. Then one day we both looked at each other and said, I want a baby. As usual, we were on the same page and it all seemed right. The mom to be added, I just can't believe I'm this lucky. I am so grateful and thank God every night and pray for him to keep his angels around our little one so that he's safe and protected. Kesha has secured a 3-night Las Vegas residency. The 29-year-old singer will perform at Intrigue nightclub at the Wynn Las Vegas in June and July, the venue revealed Thursday on Instagram. The promo reads, we are excited to announce that #Kesha will be performing her hits at #Intrigue Vegas on June 23rd, June 25th, and July 23rd. Kesha recently performed in Vegas at the 2016 Billboard Music Awards. She had to receive permission from producer Dr. Luke to perform at the ceremony due to their ongoing lawsuit. The TikTok singer is seeking to end her contract with Dr. Luke after accusing the producer of physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. The judge threw out a majority of Kesha's claims against Dr. Luke in April. Kesha released a re-recording of Zed's song True Colors with Dr. Luke's permission in April, her first new music since her 2012 album Warrior. She last performed at the Planned Parenthood Federation of America's National Conference on Thursday. PPFA President Cecilia Richards said in